Hello, and welcome to this edition of Technology and Society. My name is Evan, and today I will be discussing my digital identity. As a latecomer to social media, I engage with caution. I have a Facebook account, which I seldom use, and I am slowly getting adept to LinkedIn. I do not tweet or play games online, nor am I really aware of what else is out there. I am not one for gossip, nor do I care about what everyone else is doing every minute. Social media is a great way for people to explore themselves, and I think for many, a digital identity provides an extroversion characteristic that may be otherwise lacking in the real world. The problem I have with using social media as a means to self-affirmation is that I have no desire for public advice or opinion, and I don't see the point in expressing random thoughts to an anonymous audience. While there is a creative aspect to be explored, the threat of anxiety due to the nature of self-expression and public judgment seems unnecessary in a digital world. I suppose for some, having a digital identity eliminates potential anxiety because the judgment does not have to be confronted, whereas others are concerned with their personal image and must be careful how they behave. I have nothing to prove to either myself or others. Creativity has been explored for centuries without the need for a digital identity. My digital identity, in the form of a Facebook page, is only different from my real-world self to those who are not present in my real world. Those old friends of decades past, for instance, who live elsewhere in their own lives, are outside of my loop and only get a glimpse of who I am and what I do. My digital identity is for them. Technology allows me the opportunity to share a glimpse of myself, the part of who I am that those living outside of my loop would not get to see otherwise. On Facebook, for example, I mostly post pictures of my family, pictures that reveal who I am as a parent and a husband. I take pictures when I buy my wife flowers and post sweet messages. I post family fun times like when we go to shows or amusement parks or the beach. Most of this interaction with social media is because of my wife, but in a subconscious sort of way, this kind of digital representation of my personal life is just what I want to portray. Outside of this persona, my digital identity in the social media world is rather discreet, boring, and not very interactive. I definitely choose not to perform, so to speak, or act out any internal desires for the purpose of self-affirmation. I am content with who I am. I prefer to be mysterious, though I also prefer that no one considers me as such. At the same time, I find no need to hide either. I suppose in some senses that would be my own method of performance. Remain normal, yet apparent socially, with just enough out there so people, like my old friends, are aware of my status. I am alive, well, with family, and living the normal life, as all of us are. Does my digital identity affect my sense of who I am as a person? No. I make sure there is no connection. I am me, always have been and always will be. To others, I am Evan, that guy with a beautiful family who works at Target and plays golf. What they think or care, well, that is up to them. Should they want more, well, they know how to find me. My digital identity makes no attempt to shelter or influence my real-world self. In turn, as I develop and grow as an individual, I will decide how my real-world self will shape and influence my digital identity. Thank you.